He tiny.
Straight two-piece Kobe. So you get run up on you with two-piece you, but you want to call a 7 second off because you got hit with an elbow because you invaded in that space. Come on, Kobe.
In Kobe's defense, like if you small and you hit him, you can get away quicker. Can't even see it. Like I fought a lot of tall people. Like they didn't even know it was me. I sent them these postcards that it was me. You know.
I'm sorry.
You see Little Mac fight. You play Mike Tyson Punch Out. These things happen. I hit the select button like a fumbling all the time. And what's going up? This Wollie Mopped Gaming. What's going on? This is Red K, a.k.a. Andre, and we are fresh off our October version of the Wollie Mopped Gaming Tournament. Went down at Bel Air Lanes. We played Ultimate Street Fighter. Shout out to Brown Tony, a.k.a. Huggy Bear, for winning that one.
Yeah.
Newcomer. My goodness, I forgot the guy's name.
Yeah.
DYR, for winning the good old Smash Brothers Project M. People brought their own
controller.
Wii's. People brought their own Wii's. They had the Wii's in the car.
Yeah.
Because the Project M upgrade update was out, so we had to get that. And of course, and who won Naruto?
Who
Legacy, yeah. Who's not here, so fuck him.
Bitch ass nigga.
His chair's still here. It's empty and broken.
Yeah, still broken, folks. Still broken.
Yeah, but it was a good tournament. Good turnout. Oh my gosh, it was a great turnout.
Oh yeah.
We are not telling what we're playing in the November. Of course, you all know that we will have the new Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
For the Wii U, that's already on deck. Just guaranteed plan for that right now. But everything's going good. So, Tony Pete, what's going on with you this week, man?
Chilling, man. You already know what it is. Gaming tournament. On point. What y'all niggas laughing about, man? Any other time y'all will make fun that I'm not that excited about talking. Now that I'm actually being excited about talking, y'all niggas want to laugh.
I'm sorry.
We just love. It's all love. It's all love. We happy you doing well this week. You getting the gaming done in the tournament or before since?
Fucking haters everywhere I'm at. But yeah, had fun in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I didn't win in either Ultra Street Fighter 4 or the Naruto joint. But my brother went ahead and got the Naruto in. So it's all good.
We brought home one, guys.
One of the Trusted Clan held it down, so that's all that matters.
I don't know. Those guys are good, man.
No, believe it or not, there was definitely some good competition this time around. Like, anybody could have got anything. You know what I'm saying?
And those videos will be up on the YouTube page, BKS Best Kept Secret / Wollie Mopped. And you can go over there and check that out. We're putting those up as soon as we can. Along with what's going on with you this week. You actually made it to the tournament.
Yeah, I did.
So
I got my ass handed to me, but I made it.
What you say, you made it?
It was bad, man. Smash was the worst. I was doing well my first match, and but I got beat. And then the second match, it was just like I wasn't playing anymore. Just like I just dropped the controller. I was killing myself.
You saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and the light at the end of the tunnel was you getting your ass kicked.
Destroyed.
off the cliff like fuck my life.
It was bad. It was bad.
All right. Here's something I want to do. It's kind of new for Wollie Mopped, but we're gonna do this in our intros from now on. Tony P, what have you been playing lately, man? Because we're gamers. When we talk about the games we're playing, and we play some pretty different stuff. And a lot of you out there that are listening, if you've been listening long enough, we all have different styles of game that we like to play. So, what you been playing as for the last week or so?
The last week or so, I've still been playing that the Naruto Ninja Storm Revolution. Been doing the story mode in that.
How's that?
It's different because this particular game, it's more tournament based. It's not an actual storyline involved like the last Naruto game was. So it's more. That's a pretty good comparison.
So
Dragon Ball Z.
So it's a Tenkaichi?
Nah, it's not. Nah, it ain't Tenkaichi. You know what I'm saying? But just been finishing up with the story mode. Like once I get done with that, I'll probably be getting back on the PS4 with the Warriors Orochi 3.
Oh,
Because
snap.
I know I haven't played that in a while since I got since I went ahead and bought another PS3. So kind of looking forward to go ahead and continuing that because I just finished the first half of the game before I stopped playing it. So now I got it to where I'm on the second half of the story where they went back in the time to figure out to basically stop the Orochi
Right.
from coming back to life and fucking everything up. So that's about it.
So I already know this is gonna be funny, but Lone Wolf, what have you been playing?
I have been playing the waiting game. I've been
Who's the developer?
The developer is No Goddamn Body. You probably heard them before with their games. I haven't come out yet. And when is this game coming out? 3?
If you don't know, Lone Wolf is a happy a purchaser of the PS4.
Shut the hell up! That's some bullshit.
And it's all the great games there are to play.
You're killing me. I've been actually playing a little bit of Splunker.
What?
Which is one. Of
Hold on, Spelunk,
I think it's called Splunky.
Spelunky, right? It's a little guy, and he's like mining and shit. Spelunky.
I've been playing a little bit of that.
Spelunky's good. I like Spelunky. I played it on 360.
I'm about to pick up some Dust and Elysian Tale. I think it's what it's called. But
Dust from the
from the 360. That's also games that you play on 360.
Oh, it's coming out on PS4.
Sorry.
So pretty much everything that I got on the Xbox 360 game sale last.
Well, when you make it sound like that,
like last December,
when you make it sound like that, it sounds bad. But see, I'm waiting on games that are coming out. Like I want to play Lords of the Fallen, and I want to play Grand Theft Auto when it comes out.
Again, another game that's already come out.
And I want to play Assassin's Creed.
No, but Dust is really good. Dust is amazing.
Far Cry 4. I'm just waiting.
None of these are out yet.
I know.
So what's the first big game you're looking forward to next?
Actually, I saw a friend of mine playing one of the Half-Ass Heroes. Woo, Half-Ass Heroes, yay. She was playing Lords of the Fallen. It actually looks really good.
Yeah, it's a no doubt about it. It's a Dark Souls clone.
Yeah,
but it's more arcadey.
Yeah,
it seems more fast paced. I want to say
a little bit, but from what it seems like, a lot of the enemies, it kind of feels like it's going to take a while to battle some of them. Like some of the two of the bosses that I saw in the game is going to take some time.
That's not what I've been hearing on the reviews. Reviews is like once you get to a certain point of leveling up, you become godlike.
Well, this was the beginning of the game. So
obviously you're going to get again. So that's what though. Still waiting over there.
Yeah, I'm playing the waiting game.
So the last week, I've been getting back up on my Ultra Street Fighter 4. If any of you guys have been looking at the site, me and Tony posted a grudge match. Some pretty good matches in that game. We were pretty much going all out, just like not even like for wins. We were just like for show trying to go all out. It was pretty good stuff. But yeah, really been getting back into Street Fighter 4. I'm playing KI. We're going to talk about that later on. A little Season 2 KI. I've been actually getting my feet wet in KI, Iron Galaxy style.
Oh, yeah.
One time for Iron Galaxy, they're Florida natives.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that. And I've also been playing some Destiny. I play Destiny probably like once a day, like for like 5-10 minutes. It's pretty fun.
5-10 minutes? What in the hell do you do on Destiny in 5-10 minutes?
I like I'll go on the moon and like I'll like farm for like stuff, and then I'll go like play like one match of Control, and then like I'll stop. But for that like 15-20 minutes time that I spend with the game, it's fun. I got Splinter Cell, not Conviction, but the latest Splinter Cell.
A Blacklist.
I just got Blacklist, so I'm gonna
that was actually really good.
I want to dig into that as soon as I get the chance to. But I got so many games to play. Like I need help.
Somebody got a Xbox
360 and Xbox One, yeah. So I got my games on there. And as soon as I get back, and Watch Dogs, which I've been playing sparingly, but hasn't really grabbed me.
Yeah, it was a hype game.
Yeah,
it was all
I
hype,
haven't really
and,
got to
and
it yet.
And it was actually really disappointing. It seemed good when you first start playing it, and then when you start getting this stuff, the story doesn't make sense.
Now the story is the only thing that's actually keeping me going at this point.
It doesn't make sense when you look at it from the outside.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, all the little attractions, all the little distractions. Like I don't like, and I might be on with this. I don't like the fact that somebody can get in your game and steal your money.
oh no, that's really annoying.
That's pretty annoying, especially if you're like just starting out.
Oh yeah, and then some motherfuckers just like, hey, I'm in your game, I'm taking your money, and having to find them.
Yeah.
Having to find them is the pain.
Especially when you don't know the game that well, all the mechanics to that. Like it's really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the games we've been playing. We're about to get into the stories you should have heard about. What's first up?
First up is going to be Nintendo and their profit gain.
All right, talking about Nintendo next.
All right, let's get into this topic about Marvel movies, folks.
It's not video. It's not video games, but we're probably gonna get some games out of these. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into it.
Definitely. Yeah. Marvel has announced that they're going to be coming out with a slew of movies. Within the next couple years. I know that they're coming out with another a third Thor movie. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Another Avengers movie.
Yep.
Another Guardian of the Galaxy movie.
Yep.
And one of the movies that I've actually been waiting for, they're finally coming out with Black Panther.
Oh, yes, waiting for the Black Panther.
Ready for the Black Panther. The only thing I'm wondering to see.
And no, he's not going to be white.
No, they better not be. He better not be.
That would make no sense.
You want to lose a fan?
Next thing you know, he's an Afrikaner.
Hey, watch this. You want to lose a fan? Make the Black Panther white. You'll lose a fan that day.
But I guarantee he won't have a wife.
Actually, no. Supposedly he's going to have a wife in the movie, but they haven't said
what
she is.
It's not possible.
I know it's not. I know it's not possible. You know it's not possible, but supposedly there's talk. I don't know.
Really explain how it's not possible because the Black Panther is married to Storm. I'm just saying. That's a fact.
But that is it right there. Fox.
Supposedly,
and the mutants are all owned by Fox.
Yeah, there's talks that he's supposedly going to have a wife in the
so
movie
if Fox
as well.
owns all rights to the mutants, which includes Storm, which is his wife, and Marvel
Miracles.
and Marvel Studios
Miracles
has Black Panther. It's like they're working for two different companies.
It's the age of miracles, man.
And that really will be the age of miracle and a shit ton of money.
Yeah. Well, we know this as fans. We know this. So, it's probably gonna be somebody else. It's good.
I'm telling you now. If it's not Storm, I'm already gonna be pissed off. I'm just saying.
Most likely not gonna be Storm.
I'm not even saying that Storm has to be played by Halle Berry, although I wouldn't be mad. But at the same time, like I feel like that would just be so far.
What is her name? Her name is Aurora Monroe. Oh my God! She has no powers though.
Now that would be the best way they can do it, I guess, to name her Aurora and not have as powers because Storm legally cannot be in any Marvel movies, which is dumb.
Oh, mutants can't be. You can use the names because they're doing that with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and they're both technically mutants. They can't use the term.
Actually, they are mutants, but I digress.
But not in the Marvel universe because
in the Marvel movie universe,
because in the Marvel movie universe, all the mutants are owned by Fox, so they're not mutants. They're humans.
They're We're getting
to that in a minute. We're getting to that in a minute.
All right.
They're metahumans.
Oh,
Lord.
That's DC.
I'm mad we're over here classifying what's a mutant, metahuman, things of that nature. Hell, it's all Marvel. You feel me?
It's not.
I know, right?
It's not.
It's not all
Marvel.
Marvel.
You know what I mean.
The Marvel movies, Marvel Studios own only a portion of their characters. Let's see. They don't own Fantastic Four and Mutants because they're owned by Fox.
Damn, Fox is fucking it up for everybody, ain't they?
Sony owns.
But at the same time, Fox was the first major movie house to actually give superhuman movies that weren't Superman, Batman a chance. So
Right.
so anything that was comic book related, Fox was the first person to take a chance on these movies. Like the first X-Men, which was huge for. I mean, the first X-Men is the reason why this sea of superhuman hero movies came out the woodworks. You know what I mean?
Basically, right now, Universal Pictures owns Namor. Man Thing is Man Thing. That's
yes.
Man Thing.
Yes.
Man, what the hell?
Lionsgate.
We were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
with
Swamp Thing. He's
and
based.
Man Thing.
Swamp Thing is basically the DC version of Man Thing.
Okay, okay.
Lionsgate owns Man Thing. Universal's, or excuse me, 20th Century Fox owns Fantastic Four, Deadpool, Wolverine, basically mutants. The Silver Surfer, and Sony owns Spider-Man and Venom. And Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver kind of like in this state of limbo.
So we can never get a Galactus and a Galactus no, not Galactus and what's the big baggie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Gauntlet rings.
Oh, Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos Galactus mashup.
Well, Galactus is not technically under Fox. They own Fox owns Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer. They can still kind of, sort of, I think, play around with Galactus. Yeah, it's a weird thing that they got going on with all their stuff.
So we got Avengers: Age of Ultron coming up, and Ultron is not made by Ant-Man, which is a movie coming out after.
And it's not Hank Pym Ant-Man.
Yeah, so they just skipped that completely.
Scott Lang,
yeah.
second Ant-Man.
So and then we got further down the line, Captain America: Civil War
That's going to be interesting.
with the not mutant registration or superhero registration.
I think it might
Tony
be.
Stark's is going to be pro, and Cap's probably going to
Yeah,
be.
it's going to be some kind of super mutant, or excuse me, super human registration or something like that. It's going to be like,
and then 2016 at the end of the year, we can look forward to Doctor Strange. And if you like Sherlock or Star Trek Into Darkness, you will know very much who is the Doctor Strange. What is his name?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Nice. The mystical, all masterful of all sorcery,
Sorcerer
Supreme, and weird guy. Doctor wouldn't messes up his hands.
Yeah, fucked his hands up, then becomes like a super powerful sorcerer. That's bullshit. He already was a doctor. That's some bullshit.
Fucked my hands up. Ain't shit happen.
Yeah, my hands get fucked up.
I know, right?
I'm just shit out of luck.
I'm really shit out of luck.
Black Panther's gonna be coming out. We got Captain Marvel, which is gonna be that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be supposedly they're talking that it's gonna be female Captain Marvel, so most likely it's gonna be Carol Danvers, not Marvel, the Kree
Right.
warrior, which kind of weird. They've talked about Avengers: Infinity War Parts 1 and 2. They're actually gonna have a two-parter.
That's gonna be insane because I believe that's gonna be where all their properties come together to fight. Because the Infinity War Gauntlet, the whole series of the Infinity War, everybody has to come together to fight Thanos anyway.
Because Thanos is rocking the fucking gauntlet of power, man.
Just knocking people out and shit.
Well, the thing that they're also saying is after the Infinity War, there's going to be another team of Avengers that's going to be basically the Avengers for the movies. So we probably won't see.
Who could that be? I've heard whispers.
There's talking.
That a certain wolf and a spider
There's talks.
could be in that team, but that's impossible, right?
Nah, there's talks.
Of
There's
a
a-
Wolverine and a spider.
Yeah, there's talking going on, but that's the thing about it. There's talking. There's nothing confirmed just yet, and the head of Marvel Studios even was like, "We have not confirmed anything, and anything that has not been expressed with the releases of these movies that have come out, basically are either rumor or not true."
Interesting.
And then we got that Inhumans movie coming out. Huh?
Black Bolt. Just want to see how they're gonna do Black Bolt.
So, all right, this is my big theory with the Inhumans thing. If nothing goes through with Sony, which the amount of money that Sony's going to be trying to get out of this, I'm thinking it might not go 100% Marvel's way.
No.
But I'm thinking they're going to do Inhumans, and that's going to be their mutants. Since they can't say mutants, I mean, when you think about the Inhumans, they are a form of mutants, But they haven't evolved from anything. They just got their powers, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But they are. But you could say that once they establish what the Inhumans are, you can go forth and be like, oh, well, Scarlet Witch, Inhuman, and because they have powers.
Yeah.
And that might be the way to get around it.
Well, they could also use the whole mutate thing like they did with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's not a mutant; he's a mutate. So they could do that as well.
But that's a roadmap going all the way until freaking 2020.
Yes.
And the thing I want to talk about is between that, jumping off the Marvel bandwagon for a while, we got Fantastic Four, which is still Marvel, but you got a Fantastic Four. You got a Fantastic Four reboot coming out for Fox.
There's talks that
got the Deadpool movie coming out.
Oh God.
I'm looking forward for the Deadpool.
Superman v Batman coming out 2016,
DC,
which is going to have everybody in it. Like everybody.
I'm worried about that one.
But it's basically Justice League. It's a Justice League movie, but it's basically since they don't have the I mean, you don't want to put Justice League against Avengers, so you go Superman v Batman.
Well, what DC is talking about doing, Jeff Johns was actually talking about this, is basically having they're doing the whole multiverse thing. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to create all these different universes and stuff with the TV shows and the comic books and the movies and stuff like that they might tie in together in some kind of like multiverse battle or something.
But the crazy part is, instead of Marvel, which did it like from a movie by movie basis, and then led up to the Avengers, they're doing it. DC's like doing it from the Avengers with basically Justice League and branching out. Yeah. Which is kind of crazy.
It's crazy, but at the same time, I'm worried because they're mismashing a lot of stuff in this.
They are, but I mean, we proved, of course, this is a different studio house, but if Guardians of the Galaxy proved anything, is that you could take a bunch of characters that not that much about and mash them together.
That's not the thing. Like with Batman, they're doing a lot of stuff from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns.
Amazing.
Which is, don't get me wrong, Dark Knight Returns was freaking awesome.
Like, you gotta have a Green Lantern in that movie.
But the thing is,
like, they haven't confirmed a Green Lantern, but you gotta, like, that movie doesn't play out the right way without Green Lantern.
How is Batman gonna be old though? Because Batman's old in this. Batman looks like he's gonna be like in his 60s or something.
In the Frank Miller where he's like in his 50s and his 60s. Yeah.
So that's basically what they're going with, and
he's probably gonna be in his 30s.
No. They've already said Batman's been around for 20 years. Since basically Superman has been around. Basically, he's already been there for 20 years, and this is jumping ahead again in the future. So nobody's ever seen the Batman or anything like that, but he's been around for 20 years supposedly in the movie universe. Wow. So he's gonna be old. They have Ben Affleck with graying hair and everything. So, and they even showed off the Dark Knight Returns like super bat suit.
I saw the suit. With the small ears.
Yeah. That's basically what they're going based off. They're going based off.
I love it. I love that whole series. That whole series is crazy.
It's not a bad series. It's an awesome series. But
certain things will be different, like the fact that he won't be answering to the president. Superman is going to be young. Yeah. So they're going to take certain liberties with it.
How are they going to do Batman? That's my question.
I think by having him older, like, he's going to be like the founder of the Justice League, kind of like New 52. Well, jumping off that segment, because we can stay on that for about a good hour and a half.
God, we could
between that, you also got you got the Captain America movie, X-Men Apocalypse. We're going to get Apocalypse in the movie. Yes. This is so good. Like the fact that we're getting Apocalypse in the movie is like them making a Superman Doomsday movie. You know, like that's like the pivoting.
This is the X-Men going against one of their deadliest.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
They thought the Sentinels were badass. Oh.
They
run up against Apocalypse.
They made those Sentinels impossibly OP in that movie. Yeah. Oh my God, they were like ridiculous.
So if we're gonna get X-Men Apocalypse, are they gonna mention the Celestials?
That's a good question.
Are the Celestials a Fox thing? Is that a mutant thing, or is that a Marvel thing?
Well, since they own X-Men too, so
yeah, Celestials, yeah. Even though Celestials jump from story to story.
True.
They're like the beginning of everything. Yeah. The 6 of them, whatever. So then we got Suicide Squad coming out, which is going to be DC, which is going to be pretty cool. And then we got the Suicide Squad equivalent of Marvel, Sinister 6 coming out, but that's going to be under Fox. And then we got Wolverine 3, Wonder Woman, another Fantastic Four, Thor Ragnarok, which is the end of all things.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. All right, this is where I'm proud of you. Okay, before I get into that, because I'm gonna go later down the line. We've got female lead Spider-Man spinoff.
Yep.
We've got Aquaman coming out. Shazam with the Rock.
As Black Adam.
Black Adam, exactly.
Black Adam.
And then the reboot to Green Lantern. Don't know if that's going to be Deadpool guy, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's great. That's thought about that. He's a Marvel character and he plays as a Marvel character and a DC character.
Yep.
And we're also going to have a Cyborg movie along with Wonder Woman, so that's crazy.
That's going to be cool. The Cyborg movie. That's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Now back to Thor Ragnarok, because Ragnarok, if you listen to any kind of Thor's mythology, is the end of all things. Like somebody's gonna die. Like either Thor's gonna die, Loki's gonna die. You gotta the Allfather, he's gonna die. That's guaranteed to die. I mean, they already killed off his wife, right? You know what I mean? But like if I think they're gonna retire Thor after Ragnarok. Like Thor's not going to be in a couple movies. Like he's going to die, or he's going to comic book die, or something like that.
He's going to go to Ragnarok. He's going to basically essentially cease for a while.
I think Asgard is going to cease for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Asgard was like the Thor movies have done well as far as movies go, but in comparison to stupid numbers on Iron Man, stupid numbers on even Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the least underperforming. It hasn't underperformed. I'm going to take that back. It's the least performing, should I say. And in my opinion, Thor is not as popular as those characters anyway. So, Thor has been the movie that's the gel that's glued all these things together, because with Iron Man, it's Earth. Even with the Hulk, it's Earth. You know what I mean? Everything's like Earth-based. When you put Thor into the mix, now you have the 7, what was it, 9? The 7 galaxies, or the different worlds, planes, and everything, right?
Yeah.
So like that's been like the gelling process, having Thor there. Thor hooks you into Thanos and all the big baddies and everything like that. Now we got the Guardians of the Galaxy. Do we need Thor?
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna need it.
Explain.
Outside of the fact that you have the cosmic characters is what they are, you have to have the thing with the whole magic side still. I mean, even though it's technological magic, as they want to call it, but you gotta, until Doctor Strange
by the time Doctor Strange comes in,
then it's gonna start delving into a different part. Thor's gonna, I think, when they get the new Marvel characters for the Avengers in there, I think that's when you're gonna start seeing stuff become a lot more open with everything and more connections to things. So, I mean, you might see Nova pop out of nowhere.
The real Nova. The real Nova.
And I mean Richard Rider, not the new kid. I forgot what his name is, who's not as cool as Richard Rider.
As we're recording this, we're also listening to watching the finals of the World Series, and
San Francisco just won 3-2. They have won their 3rd World Series in 5 years, folks.
Congratulations on Frisco right there. You know,
go Frisco.
They've been in this World Series the last what?
San Fran is probably going crazy right now.
3rd World Series in the last 5 years.
Too bad.
They won it in 2012. They won it in 2010, and they just won it tonight.
Boy, I bet the 49ers are jealous.
Hey, Niners fan here. You hold on. We still got rings. Okay, we still got rings.
They're a little dusty, but you got them.
Yeah, dusty means.
I mean, we got the perfect season, so that never goes out of style. But anyways,
that's always something nice to brag about.
Perfect season is always bad. But anyways, okay, so back to the movies, and more specific to a gaming central question on this. Rocksteady. Last Batman game's coming out. They're not doing Batman anymore. Think they're going to jump into another superhero game vis-a-vis Marvel, vis-a-vis a Superman game that actually works? I mean,
I can see them going to maybe doing another, because it seems like their relationship with WB and DC are really, really well. It's going really well. Yeah, and they made it. They hit it out of the park.
Frisco.
So to speak. They Friscoed it.
Basically.
And they made the best Batman game out there. Now, whether they will make something dealing with superheroes after that, I don't know. I think they might take a break from it, like they took a little break with Batman, with Arkham Origins. I would like to see them do some more stuff because the way that they did the Batman series was actually really cool. But I think I would like to see them do something else. Superheroes are cool, but
I think that for some reason, I feel like they might end up doing something with Marvel. I couldn't put a finger on it as to why I have that feeling.
I can't say that'll happen just because of Disney.
Yeah.
Just because of Disney.
You know what? Good point.
Disney.
Remember a little game called Clash of Champions?
Don't you dare bring this shit up ever again.
You kill us with your words.
No, really, you don't understand. I feel like Kansas City right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The hurt is real, folks. The hurt is real. You just hurt my feelings tonight, dog.
So will Marvel ever put out another video game property from one of their that's not on a mobile phone?
Disney Infinity 3.0.
Oh my God! Oh, that'll be. I'm hurting right now.
In other words, no. That's what that means. In other words,
did that
no.
sting? That's how it feels.
Yeah,
it hurts badly.
It hurts very much.
Disney Infinity is the only way you're gonna get your Marvel fix from now on. That's fucking crazy.
If that's what gaming for Marvel is gonna be,
we can't. That's it.
I mean, Disney has it on lock. I mean,
Disney Infinity.
They're really Disney basically once they get their hands on something, they kind of sort of hold on tight to it, and they don't want to let it go. Yeah, Ray Rice like. Yeah,
that hurt. Well, we got Injustice, so you know. DC's fine.
DC's fine. I mean, they're rocking it with the TV shows. I mean, you got Arrow and Flash last night had Captain Cold, beginning with the goddamn
was really
rogues,
good.
baby.
Was really good. The first episode was really good. Did you see it?
I missed that. Actually,
holy smokes!
I still have yet to watch Gotham.
Yeah, I might have to put on Constantine when you guys are done with this. But anyways, yeah, if you want your Marvel fix, looks like you better buy you an Infinity
don't
toy.
Say that. Don't say that.
Black Panther Infinity.
Oh.
Disney World with the $sign in the S.
Oh no. No.
Don't you like those commercials? Don't you like those commercials where like it's Iron Man walking?
Dude,
things are exploding behind them. That's cool, right?
No, it's not cool.
Man,
it's not cool at all.
If Hulk were a real person and he would have seen that shit,
he'd
go ham.
Yeah, he's gonna be angrier.
Critical mass. It's Disney, so like he'll probably like eat like a large fake turkey leg now. Hulk eat food. This segment has to end. This segment has to end now.
And now we're gonna get into talking about Nintendo actually making a profit. They're making money, guys.
You mean Nintendo not fucking up?
They're not. Well. They're still kind of fucking up, but
Jolly Ranchers taste the rainbow.
They're actually making money now, which is kind of strange.
I'm getting money.
They've been making really, really good sales between July and September. They have sold about 3.2 million units of Smash Brothers for 3DS.
Well, we knew that people once Smash came out, once the Mario comes out, you knew people were going to jump on the 3DS bandwagon. Yeah. But are they just selling 3DSs right now?
Actually, their sales for the WU guys.
I was about to say sales up for WWE on Wii U.
Yeah, for Wii U.
That game will
coming back full force.
Yeah, there you go.
That game will probably be canceled for the Wii U too.
Yeah. No, the Wii U sales have actually doubled in the recent few months.
What markets?
America has actually been.
But I think a lot of that's probably because Smash Bros. Wii U is coming out and everybody's. I mean, we are part of that sales bracket that bought Wii U's because we bought a Wii U for Smash.
Yeah, and Smash is gonna definitely be the one that's gonna start selling the system. I think. There's people who are just gonna buy it for Smash.
When they had Mario Kart come out too, that did really well.
Mario Kart did well, and Smash is gonna do well. I mean, those are the two games that people really.
If Nintendo was smart. So if Nintendo, I was laughing at Nintendo. If Nintendo was smart, which they're not, they would come out with a Smash every year. Okay. Speaking of that, so we got Street Fighter 4, which originally came out in 09, 08, something like that. 07, something stupid like that, right? The way they update games, do you think that Nintendo will update Smash, or do you think because Nintendo has downloadable content coming out with Smash Brothers, do you think they're going to update and rebalance the game the way most normal fighters do nowadays, or do you think you're going to do the Nintendo way once the game's out there? Fuck you.
Hey, you got the game. Thanks for your money, nigga.
Pretty much.
They've been on the fence about doing the whole DLC thing. They've been on the fence for updating through internet and stuff like that. They kind of still don't have the concept that actually
internet works on the Wii.
Yeah, really. Actually, supposedly the internet on the Wii U is actually really good.
We should test that out once we bought this shit 2 weeks ago. We haven't plugged it in yet.
It's just sitting there.
We haven't. It's still in the bag. Not even the Wii U box, just in a bag. That's how much we care about. It was just money down the drain.
Yeah, just meh.
It's like an expense. It's something we had to buy.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you can get this you can get this fried chicken dinner if you get these green beans with them. I don't like green beans. I mean, I like green beans.
I like green beans.
I was gonna say Brussels sprouts.
I like Brussels sprouts. No, they're not bad. They're like mini cabbages. That's awesome.
But they taste and smell like
awesome
shit. Which is still shit at the end of the day.
Love Brussels sprouts. Shut up, Brussels sprouts.
In any case, back to Nintendo. They have been on the fence, but what do you think they're actually? Because whatever plans are made for the game, it's going to happen at this point.
Yeah. I think that they're gonna. If anything, I think they're gonna test it out. They're gonna test the waters with it. They're gonna see if they can actually stay consistent with updating. And they're already talking about releasing certain characters and stuff with it. I mean, they have the means to do it, but are they is the question.
I mean, with the Amiibo situation coming out, where you got, which is basically infinite or whatever Nintendo's gonna do. The what's it called?
Little characters or whatever that.
Yeah. What's it called? Disney's
Infinity.
Infinity. Yeah. It's basically the same thing, except the long stupid commercial they put out. But the kid and the girl and you can upgrade your Call of Duty style almost. You can upgrade your amiibo and
level them up.
And I like that. I think that's a cool idea.
It's a cool idea.
And Nintendo's finally jumping on a bandwagon, but they're doing it the Nintendo way.
Yeah, but it seems gimmicky. Just and I feel the exact same way with Disney Infinity and Skylanders. They just seem really gimmicky. Yeah. And there's this.
But do they sell?
They do sell, but they sell for a younger audience. Smash Brothers is centered more. More
it's
people
hard
are going
to
to
say
buy
a Nintendo game is being
Smash,
centered for an adult audience.
It's really hard to say it, but there's a lot of people who are buying Smash just for the fact that it's Smash, and I'm not sure how that's gonna affect the sales for Amiibo.
But I don't think Nintendo cares about the competitive audience.
No, they're trying to. Nintendo's fucking indecisive. That's what they are. They are saying stuff like they're wanting to get into more hardcore quote unquote games and stuff like that. They're saying they want to
have one with Smash if you use it. Smash is on Street Fighter levels of popularity when it comes to the hardcore.
Oh yeah,
fighting game fan core. We know firsthand.
Yeah. But the thing is, what are they going to do with it? They're talking this. We want to do this. We'll do it. You have the means.
Yeah, it would be nothing for them to come out with a Capcom Pro Tour type thing going on.
Well, the one thing that I think that Nintendo has a problem with is the fact that they've burnt their bridges with so many different third-party companies by basically gimping a lot of their games for their system. now they're trying to get into, well, we want to play with the big boys now, or we want to play with the we don't want to play our own game now. We want to actually start trying to be competitive and stuff like that. Because Nintendo is in a league of its own for right now. It's
like you have video game systems and then you have Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, and Nintendo, it has its name. It still feels like it's that nostalgic thing. It feels like a toy that you had from years and years and years ago, and it's kind of like still there.
I mean, Smash Brothers is probably one of the newer IPs that I can say Nintendo's brought along. That's really like catered to a new audience. But Smash Brothers came out in the Nintendo 64 era.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Is there anything with the Wii, and even with the GameCube? What franchise that was started on those systems is something that we still look forward to?
All of the generic same old titles that come out, Legend of Zelda, Mario.
Yeah, I'm sitting there really trying to think. Like, I'm really trying to think. A new IP that's come out in the GameCube came out like back in what, 97 maybe?
A little bit later than that.
Might be a little before, might be around that time. Well, I mean,
think
give
a little bit.
or take a year.
I think after that.
Somewhere in the 2000s area.
Yeah.
Because I remember playing Madden on it, of all games. That was pretty good.
I think it came out 2000, 2001, somewhere in there.
So in the last 14 years, has there been a new IP for Nintendo?
There hasn't been a really new IP for.
Okay, Wii Fit, I guess.
I wouldn't. Would you call that a serious IP? Especially now, since they're not really doing stuff with the motion stuff
anymore.
Yeah.
Pikmin was brung out with the GameCube.
Oh my God,
with the GameCube.
Pikmin.
That was it. That's it.
Wow. Pikmin is their only game.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
You got.
I can't think of anything else.
Like Mario, Zelda, Metroid. Off and on with Star Fox. And Pikmin. Pikmin is.
Yeah, I literally can't think of anything else. Everything else is either third party or something that they co-opted for a first party.
Pokemon.
Still, no. That was Nintendo 64 too.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was a little bit before 64. But
no, Nintendo 64. Well, I mean, to say
Pokemon,
it was before, it was even worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's even worse.
That was a little bit before. That's actually bad.
we're trying to give them a little leeway.
Nah, we can't. There's no fairness in that.
Well, I mean, there is the 3DS version of the Smash Brother game that's online. People are playing it online. People are playing
supposedly the online version of the 3DS version has a lot of lag issues. I mean,
Nintendo's internet service itself is not really PS4, Xbox One.
Better. I want to see. Supposedly, there hasn't been a lot of talk about any issues with the Wii U ones that I've.
Of course, this isn't before a billion people get on and start playing at the same time.
Oh yeah,
and their servers crash and everything.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how they're working their stuff like that.
Doesn't Japan have like the best internet in the world?
Japan is Japan. We don't talk about Japan because they're in a league of their own when it comes to stuff.
Maybe Nintendo products work differently over there.
Yeah, well, you have more of an audience for it over there. A lot of games that you would see over there, you won't see over here still. So
yeah, right about that.
But a lot of those games we don't want to see over here too.
Yeah, yes and no. There's some games, yes, and there's some games that have actually a surprisingly high audience for that. That Japan's like, no, we're gonna keep it. We're not gonna sell
the stuff that we like turn-based RPGs and stuff like that, in the Fire Emblem and stuff like that, of course. But Hello Kitty's Day at the Park.
They'll center that towards little kids, so we'll get that.
I mean, Nintendo in general is towards little kids.
Yeah,
so
well,
I mean,
like I said, they're trying to get into the whole hardcore audience thing. So, how are they going to do? I mean, I guess Bayonetta is a step.
Bayonetta is a step, and the thing about Bayonetta that kills me. So, Assassin's Creed not coming out on Wii U.
No. Because
they would have to, like you said, less of the game, bring it down a couple P's, lessen how many people are on screen. Like, they would have to do, like, basically a whole Wii U version of the game, for the most part, to bring it out.
Supposedly, the Wii U can support 1080.
Okay, so the Wii U, so that's what I'm saying, because Bayonetta looks pretty.
Yeah.
But what they were saying is that the crowd mechanic is such a big part of the game, and like just the engine, whatever CPU, GPU is in the Wii U cannot handle what they're doing in the new Assassin's Creed. So they're not bringing it out. How does Nintendo even begin to like? Do you think that this is like the point where they're going, whoa, like even with guarantee money, because basically you make that game, it is guaranteed money for the Wii U audience, right?
I'm thinking Nintendo still has their mindset that like video games are still kind of like children's toy, and you also got to think about the Japanese mentality behind it as well.
Nintendo was basically a toy company back in the day.
Yeah, adults are over there don't play video games like that. Some of them do and stuff like that, but they still consider a lot of gaming and stuff like that as kind of like children's play. Over here, we have a heavier adult audience for video games and stuff like that. That's growing. I think the thing is they still are caught up in the idea that they're selling a toy instead of selling an entertainment system like they did when they basically saved the gaming industry when the 80s gaming crashed.
Yeah.
So
okay, final question. Is Nintendo making a profit a good thing or a bad thing? This is why I say this. When Nintendo's losing money and they're out on their ass, Iwata is almost fired. Vizame is almost fired. They're like, we need to really change the way we do business, start thinking more progressively. They start announcing the new system, saying it's going to be comparable to new systems. They talk about the hardcore audience, all things that gamers like to hear. Now, it could be propaganda, could be Nintendo really trying to get their shit together. But when Nintendo making a profit now, and the Wii U starting to make a profit, and they got a couple games coming out, they had a good E3 presence with their what the fuck did they call it? Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Direct. With Nintendo starting to turn a profit and starting to turn the corner, do you think, because I'm really thinking that them making a profit is a bad thing. Like, the more that they are okay, right, the less they will want to right the ship.
That's what I'm thinking, too. The biggest problem that they have is they're still stuck in that mentality. Like I said, them making money is just going to kind of solidify the thought that, hey, maybe we don't need to start really innovating things or changing things when they're lagging behind. They're lagging behind at everything.
And not lagging behind the innovation as because they're super innovative, like in coming up with new ideas. But come up with the new ideas and then keep the ones that you didn't come up with, like Dreamcast, internet. You know what I'm saying? Like things like you know how long it was before fucking Nintendo got a memory card? Like,
goddamn, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Before they stopped going for cartridge on the CD. You know what I mean? Like we want to see Nintendo with a Blu-ray drive. You know what I mean? We want to see Nintendo like with chat and an online store that's not, you know, just old Wii games and stuff like that. We want to see them compete with the Xbox Ones and the PS4s, but also have the Nintendo innovation. They have the innovation, but they don't have the competitiveness what's out there right now, is what I believe.
Yeah, they have the innovation because they always do the thing where they'll create like something and then it bombs and then they release it later. Virtual Boy, what was the Power Glove? They have a whole bunch of stuff that basically failed, and they either bring it back later on and a newer, better, whatever, or and they very rarely. It seems like they very rarely scrap their ideas. They kind of sort of just switch them around.
The Wii was the Power Glove.
Yeah.
The Wii was the Power Glove, and the Virtual Boy put in one thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Tony P, do you think making money good thing or bad thing for Nintendo?
Short end of it, good idea. Short end of it, good thing. Long term, if they decide to just keep everything as it is and not change it up, it could backfire. So short term, good idea, good thing. Long term, could have some repercussions to where it's a bad thing.
Bayonetta is a Nintendo property now. How do you feel about that?
You already know how I feel about that, sir. I'm not going to speak on it. You already know how I feel about that.
Bayonetta 3 is coming out on a Nintendo system. Are you buying a Nintendo system?
I'll get back
Morton's, like Morton's everywhere. Just some straight Morton's. I'm just salt.
Yeah, I swear someone put salt on my food. I swear.
All right. 2 All right, in our last topic, we're talking about a little Killer Instinct Season 2. Iron Galaxy is taking the heads after what was that?
Double Helix.
Double Helix, yeah, got bought by Amazon.
Amazon.
And are making
nothing.
So, shout out to Double Helix after having a great year making Killer Instinct and making Strider and doing another game, like doing basically these amazing remakes of games. And
unless Amazon's trying to get in on the gaming race.
R.I.P. Double Helix. So, little Season 2, courtesy of Iron Galaxy, we got a bunch of changes, actually, to Season 2. We got these things called recaptures, while you're doing your combos and everything like that. At the end of a combo, if you pop them up in the air, you can do a recapture the person, bring them back to the ground, and continue the combo.
Yep.
Before you got air combo breakers, which are amazing. I just learned how to properly combo break, so that's good. I'm still not really good on shadow breaking yet. But,
their combo breaker system in that game is like really cool, just due to the fact that it doesn't only encompass the attacks themselves, but hearing the sounds from the attacks and stuff. It's awesome.
And I finally figured out how to do certain moves. Like if you do enders close, the closer you do an ender. If you do an ender closer to where the peak of your hitting can go, because like in Killer Instinct, if you do a combo and you don't do an ender right away, they can get out your combo and like their life can slowly build back up. But if you do an ender, they'll take that permanent damage. So if you do an ender, a lot of people, because they don't want to get combo broken, they'll start a combo and then do an ender really quick.
Right.
And you'll do something quick and everything. But if you get the whole combo off, and you get it to the edge of the breaker while you're just about to like lose it, and you do an ender, then you do something really, really cool with every character. The new character is Maya. Maya's crazy. Maya's
sexy.
She's got knives.
Ah, God, she's so sexy.
And
I mean, it's a video game character, but she's sexy.
Maya's got knives, and she will cut you.
She will cut you.
And she throws these knives, and the more you block them, the more like your meter charges up.
Yeah,
and you can do like all kind of.
I
Crazy
think you
shit
actually
with
have a meter for the knives as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can do these her movement. She's the most fluent movement character besides probably the spider chick.
Sadira.
Sadira, yeah. Because Maya can move across the screen like she's really fast, but she has to because she can lose her daggers and then she can go pick them back up.
Yeah.
So the rolls and everything are for you picking them up. And TJ is just a powerhouse.
Yeah, grabs you, punches you up in the air.
TJ combo, like I like his I forget what it's called, so I'll just say trait. His
instinct.
His instinct mode. Basically, if you have instinct when you die with TJ, if you pop his instinct, you're more powerful and your hits do more damage. But if you have instinct when TJ dies, then you get your damage bar back.
Yep.
And you come back alive. And if you're close by TJ when he does it, you get hit.
Yep.
So it's pretty badass. Between the recaptures, between the air combo breakers, the air shadow breakers.
Oh yeah.
I've seen like Killer Instinct and the netcode being pretty damn good. I'm gonna say it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would to get the combo, to get the system, but I'm really enjoying it. Tony P, did you get a chance to play the season 2 yet?
I played a little bit of it at the tournament. When I didn't, I wasn't whatchamacallit.
Playing the game.
Well, no,
losing,
losing
like all of us did
when I wasn't doing the podcast.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to play with Maya a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's just say between her and Orchid, I'm gonna be having a hell of a time.
Yeah, she plays a lot different than any other character in the game too.
Yeah, she does.
Like I would say, like most of the characters in season 1 play very similar to each other.
Yeah. Both TJ Combo and Maya play differently from those season 1 characters.
Yeah, which is good, mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah,
but still having the same base mechanics, but making it seem more like, because Killer Instinct is like a rhythm to Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And having those characters, I don't want to say non-rhythm based, but having them do different things, it's nothing but good for the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And we got new characters actually coming out soon.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, Riptor's one.
Cinder.
Yeah, he looks. I want to see what he actually fully looks like. The same thing with Riptor.
Well, I mean, if you think about what they did with Glacius.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. They made Glacius look more alien-like, you know what I mean? And Cinder, because back in the day, you just had like
They were just powers.
Basically like,
Human,
Fireman and Iceman, yeah.
Fireman, Iceman, same human build. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The next character coming out is going to be a Babylonian undead, not mummy.
Not mummy.
Not mummy.
not mummy. Yeah, let's just get that straight. Not mummy.
They haven't released his name yet, but he's going to be the next character. Then is Riptor, then some tree golem. They call him some kind of like golem.
Yeah, he's like a troll.
Yeah.
But
giant tree golem.
I want him to be. He's not giant. In comparison, they were saying that he's basically like he's big, bulky, but he's basically like the same size as everybody in the game.
Apparently, he's going to be a grapple character too.
Well, that's awesome. Cause gosh, I'm forgetting names. Indian.
Thunder.
Thunder is kind of grapple, but even his grapples are like, openers, enders, yada. But if this guy's like a straight grappler, and like, just imagine him having an opener that's a grapple.
Oh.
That'd be so crazy if his opener is a grapple.
Got a king in this game now. That's going to be crazy.
That'll be crazy.
You got a ghost character. Someone
That's
like
a little weird.
Swordsman.
I mean, if you go back to Third Strike, Iron Galaxy is known for making some pretty weird ass characters. What was a little alien like? I don't even know what it was. Like some kind of spectre. I mean, you got all the major tropes. You got a werewolf. I'm surprised you don't have a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
Like it should be Darkstalkers. Yeah,
zombie.
I mean, we got a zombie coming up. A not zombie coming up.
Not zombie. Excuse me.
We got a spider chick. We got all the big scaries coming. A ghost is only
ghost guy.
Yeah, skeleton guy with shield and sword. I mean, boxer and chick. I don't know how they kind of fit in, but Amazonian warriors.
Got an assassin. Got a ninja.
You got and you also have a last character who they're saying might be another version, like the fully powered Shadow Jago.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it. And he has the same. His shadow, because they did a shadow of all the ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Shadow Jago skin.
Yeah.
But this is going to be full Shadow Jago and basically Dark Hado Jago.
Yeah.
But he's going to look and act and have different moves than Jago, basically.
Yeah. He's going to play totally differently, which I think is kind of going to be like Evil Ryu.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, Jago is the Ryu-ish character. So.
No, he's Ryu. Just say he's Ryu.
Wait, so he's just Ryu with a sword.
Yeah, he's Ryu with a sword.
What
does he do? The Indo-Koken or whatever. I'm like, Indo-Koken. I'm like, that's a Hadoken. What are you doing? You're just shooting it with one hand and calling it something different.
Oh, by the way, I heard through the grapevine.
Here comes
that
the
I heard through the grapevine that as well as season 2 progresses with the different characters, I heard that they might be bringing back fatalities.
Yeah.
No.
I think you just want that.
No, I really do. Like, you don't understand. Like, I feel like fatalities is the only thing that's really going to make this new KI feel like the KI of old.
Well, they already have stage finishers.
Old kind of sucked, but I understand what you're saying.
They do have or TJ Combo's level has a stage finisher now.
A lot of other stages have stage finisher. I did the stage finisher for TJ Combo. It's funny that you say that because I tried to do the stage finisher for other stages, and it didn't go.
Supposedly the only one that works right now is TJ Combo.
It's pretty awesome. Like you do the combo and you hit him up in the air, and a boulder comes and knocks him.
Wrecking ball,
comes in
like a wrecking ball.
And you just see him. You see the person just.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Supposedly they're going to be adding more later on with some updates.
They did. I mean, they had to get the game out quick. And think the question I want to ask you guys after this is the way this game came out. Do you think that it's a good thing, a bad thing? Do you think more games should do this? Yada yada yada. But the way they're rolling this thing out, I mean, they still got characters they got to bring out. They still have story mode that's not out yet, and it's a bunch of other stuff that's. I mean, this game is going to be, much like Destiny, but in my opinion, a little bit more fun. This game is going to be a lot different than it is. I mean, it's already a lot different than it was when it first came out, but this game is going to be a lot different in like 4 months than it is right now.
Right.
So, Do you think the way they bring it out, free to play, $20 you get all the base characters, $40 you get the full game. The next year you got season 2. I mean, a lot of like football games and stuff have been wanting people to do this, like just updated rosters and stuff like that. This is basically it. Updated rosters, balance in the game. They stay working on the game. I mean, it gives you more reason to play the game. I mean, fighting games you play for a while anyway, but basically the fact that the community and the Killer Instinct, Iron Galaxy, who have a great track record with their Capcom games and things like that nature. They make fighting games. This is a fighting game company that makes fighting games. I mean, do you think that more games need to go this route, say Injustice, say Mortal Kombat, where there already are, but this is like a straight free-to-play. The game's not really finished yet, but it is. Like, what are the pros and cons you think to having the system come out this way?
When you have a game that comes out like this, you're automatically getting a game that's unfinished. So you're basically going to be paying for renovations of a game. Essentially, you're going to be paying them to update and paying them to rebalance. And if they add characters, add on new characters. It's not business-wise, smart as hell. Yeah. Business-wise, smart as hell. For the consumer, I'm not sure quite how I feel about it. Like, it's good that it's a cheaper price than buying a $60 game. Much cheaper price than buying a $60 game. And then like a lot of games doing now with the season passes and stuff like that, you're paying a lot less money.
Yeah, I agree with you. And just to play devil's advocate, I would say that you don't get that $60 game until later down the line, though. Is that the thing?
That's the thing.
I was gonna say that's probably the biggest con out of all of it.
Yeah, if I'm paying for a game and I'm paying $20 now, I get basically everything that comes with the game. Now I pay another $20 for you to renovate my game and update. Yeah, play test. Basically, I'm play testing. They're making me pay to play test. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, making you play.
You have touched the nerve.
Oh my god! They're basically making us play test the game. Yeah. Oh, that's painful.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't buy the season pass.
Before that, you touched the nerve. Then you just threw salt in the wound. You know what I'm saying?
I bought that game because I thought it was going to be cool. They were talking about it like it was going to be the coolest thing ever, and they gave me an unfinished game. Okay, but the thing with one thing I could say about fighting games is fighting games, even when they're unfinished, they still have a feeling of being completed. It's different from just any other game. I mean, as long as you have the basic foundation for the fighting game, you basically have the game. If you take that, with another game, if you have the foundation, it's just like, what the hell is this that I'm playing? Where's the rest of my game?
Like having an open world game that doesn't have any missions, something like that. You know what I mean? But like
Destiny.
Yeah.
Shit.
You did it to yourself.
I
that
did it to
time.
myself.
Oh.
Shit.
But yeah. So you just like roaming around or whatever the case. But a fighting game, there's actually rounds, matches, fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no matter what they put in the game, like some kind of world tour mode would be awesome. The actual story mode would be awesome. Mm-hmm. They had like some kind of. What's really cool about season 1 had this too, and season 2 has this. I think season 2 has this too. I think Iron Galaxy is actually doing better at this. Like you can rank up. Mm-hmm. Like and like you can take your character, you can rank them up, and as you rank up, you get access to better gear. Yeah. Not better gear as in fighting gear, but you get to make your character look better. Mm-hmm. Instead of like buying the stuff, you can like earn it. Similar to MVC2. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You get points and everything like that. Well, you don't get points, you like actually level up, and as you level up,
where you can buy different characters, buy different outfits and things like that.
Well, not different characters, but like different like outfits and stuff like that. But and as you rank up, your title goes like at the beginning you're a novice, and like you can go up and up rank, and you actually what they do is pretty cool and is very like Destiny like is what I was saying. They have like daily daily challenges.
Challenges, yeah.
So your daily challenge may be like win 8 fights in survivor mode with Saberwolf.
Yeah.
Or it might be...
They do the same thing with Injustice.
Yeah. Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they have, on the online mode, they have daily challenges that you can do, win certain amount of matches with this person or...
I love fighting games.
Yeah.
But yeah, like little things like that make it seem more... I don't know. I think back in the day when I used to play fighting games, like I used to play them. I played the arcade mode, and that would be it. I mean, besides Alpha, which had the world where you...
World tour mode is what it was. Yeah,
where you would fight, and then like Vega and Bison would come out at the same time, and like you had to fight two people at once.
Like you can level up, get different abilities that you can use for the next match.
Yeah, like stuff like that was cool. And of course, Soul Calibur 2, which had the Stage of Destiny, Soul Calibur 3. That shit was... I used to play shit all the time.
Well, also remember back then we didn't have online online connectability like we do now. Back then it was all about... I could beat Gil in a certain amount of time, or I could beat Bison in a certain amount of time, or I can invite my friends over and show them how well I can play. Now it's gotten to the point where a lot of people are just wanting to play the game so they can show off their skills to other people online.
Yeah, and I mean, and unlike shooters, I think where people don't play the story and they go straight to the online mode. Unlike shooters, where the online mode is way different.
Yeah.
From the single player mode. The single player mode and the online mode is basically the same thing in a fighting game. You're fighting somebody, they might have skill, they might not. It's the same, you win 2 rounds, the match is over.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing. You can't really mess it up. You know what I mean? So like I think I like the way the fighting game is going. I like the free to play system in this respect. I like the fact that you're getting a shit ton of shit. Unlike Capcom, which I won't even bash for the arcade and Ultra, because you got a lot of stuff in Ultra. You got a lot of stuff, and we're getting Omega for free. And you got a lot of stuff in arcade. You got like 6-7 new characters and stuff like that. But just they made you play a $60.
Well, the thing is,
$60 for the game.
After a while, how much can they? Well, this
45, 40, 50 some characters.
Yeah, I want to say how much can they milk the Street Fighter thing, but
I don't know.
You're
talking to the person who put the DLC on the disc for Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, yeah. So then I think about that. I think about all the different iterations of Street Fighter. I just think, yeah.
So do you think that Iron Galaxy? Well, Microsoft. Let's say Microsoft because they're the ones doing it. Do you think this free-to-play system for a fighting game works?
Yes. It works a lot better. It's
not having the game at all.
Well, not having the game at all, number one. Number two, paying $60, then paying $40, then paying $30. It's like I'm paying for a $60 game in installments like 3 times, unless they do like extra stuff. It's business-wise, it's smart, but it's still kind of like for the consumer, it's.
Yeah, it's a smart business idea, but at the same time, I guess for me, I'm the type of person that I don't really like waiting. So for me, that's will probably be my only drawback. That would be like when Street Fighter 4 first came out. Like if they would only had Ken and Ryu.
Oh God!
You know what I mean? Do you realize how much that shit would suck if they just had Ken and Ryu in Street Fighter 4 and I had to wait?
$5 extra, you get Chun-Li.
Be like, what the fuck? Be like, last I checked, Ken, Ryu, Chun-Li, Sagat, E Honda, Blanca. All these people were original characters. Why the hell do I got to pay extra for them? You know what I mean? So it's kind of smart, but at the same time, for the consumer that likes to play fighting games like that, it's a bit of a hassle because you got to wait for some time before these characters actually come about the way you can play with them.
Also, I think that one thing is the fact that you have multiple companies working on this, as well as the fact that Microsoft didn't know if Killer Instinct was gonna.
How
fly.
the fuck did they not know? But whatever.
But still, for all they know, Killer Instinct could have just flopped. And I mean, the direction that they've taken Killer Instinct, it has a nostalgic feel due to it still feeling like a game from the 90s. It still feels like old 90s stuff. The music is basically almost goddamn the same.
Yeah, but the mechanics they've added to it, they brought it to the future.
They brought it to the future with the mechanics that they added to it, with the graphical style, with the music that's in it. I mean, it's nostalgic. So you're bringing in people from the older audience who've already played it before, and you're helping them adapt to this newer generation of fighting games, as well as you're bringing in a new audience as well. They didn't know it was going to work out like this, so it's kind of like maybe we should test this out.
Yeah,
let them.
But back to what we were talking about earlier, I feel like Microsoft, unlike Nintendo, from the get-go was like, we're going to make this to be a tournament-based game. We see where this is going, and we want this to be on that level. I think they wanted that from the get-go.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I mean, fighting game. When you have a fighting game like this, you have to want it on a tournament-based level. I mean, I think the hardcore audience, are being catered to a little bit more by Microsoft and Sony, just for the fact that they are seeing how important tournaments are to people. Seeing how important that
Wollie Mopped gaming every month.
Yeah, there you go. They're seeing how people would like to show off their skill and stuff like that. Want to prove that they're the best. With Nintendo, they're still stuck in the past, and it's hurting them. But at the same time, I do feel like they have an ace up their sleeve. So.
It's called Smash and Zelda.
Smash and Zelda, yeah. They're going to rake in dough with those.
Yeah.
But getting back to KI, I just think that this idea of having basically, like you're saying, people play test the game is brilliant. I mean, it still feels like a full game, but it's still ever-changing. And, I mean, the differences between Season 1 and Season 2 are major, and they're noticeable. It's not
two different companies.
Yeah,
so yeah,
it's really noticeable. Unlike with like Street Fighter, I get Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter.
You get a buff here, a buff there, a nerf here.
Maybe get a character change or whatnot.
Yeah, but you don't get a new super.
No, you don't get anything really major or crazy. It's just like we added this new character. Omega is gonna change that, but they're releasing it for free.
And it's non. I think Omega is the game they want to make next.
Yeah,
but they're just playtesting it.
Yeah, playtesting it, and they want to release it for free because how much more can they milk out of Street Fighter? I mean, 2006, I believe, 2006 to now has been Street Fighter,
and it's more popular now than it's been.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's becoming something crazy, and now people are like, "Where's Street Fighter 5?" And they're gonna have to really start showing something for Street Fighter 5. And if they're smart, they would take the route with Killer Instinct. I mean, they have one team working on the game. I'm pretty sure that they can do the exact same thing for this or for Street Fighter that Killer Instinct's doing with theirs. And Killer Instinct has multiple teams or multiple developers working on the game. So I just think I'm thinking that it's a smart idea, wise business choice, and Capcom can learn something.
All right, so if you've stayed with the show, which was long as hell, but we can get a little bit long-winded when we start talking about fighting games and comic books and shit like that. This is the shout-out portion of the show, and my shout-out's going to go out to the Wollie Mopped Gaming Tournament and everybody that came out. Was a great turnout. I learned a lot. We're going to be posting those videos up. Congratulations for everybody that took my money in the winner's circle.
we're sorry it wasn't us.
Yeah. Try to keep my money.
Well, Legacy was the only one of us that did.
Fuck Legacy, he's not here, so he can't defend himself.
Yeah, Legacy did get some money. Yeah. And he didn't put that back in the Wollie Mopped fund at all. He put that in the Legacy fund. You know what I mean?
He was just like, I won? All right. Money in my pocket. Thank you, guys.
And I want to give a shout out to the new shows coming out, man. You got to give these shows a chance, man. Constantine is badass. Flash is badass.
Oh God.
Sleepy Hollow is badass. Like, it's too much good TV on right now. That's what it is. New Walking Dead is badass. Like
I stopped with The Walking Dead.
I just got back on it, man. It's crazy.
I was like season 3. I think it was season 3. I was just like, I can't do it.
I'm like shout out to TV. And I don't watch a lot of TV. I do Hulu and I play games, and you know what I mean, I'm really big on my fighting games at the moment. But you know, like, shout out to TV doing it big this year. I mean, I guess you know, you stop making crappy TV.
Yeah.
All right, who's up next?
You want to go? Oh, I go? Well, fuck. Anyways, I want to give a shout out again to my friends, the Half-Ass Heroes. I've been doing this for a while, so it should be like ingrained in your brains. HAHeroes.com. Give them a look. Check out their stuff. Check out their podcasts and everything. They're a great bunch of guys. Also, I want to give another shout out to the people who won the tournament and for taking our money and not giving me any. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it as a part of Wollie Mopped. Without you guys, this wouldn't be happening. I mean, shoot, just a bunch of Negroes talking around the table. That's basically what it would boil down to. But
you would still do.
Yeah, we would still talk, and we would still be doing the same exact damn thing. But it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have people, you know, kind of sort of backing us and listening to us, as well as trying to make this thing grow. I mean, we want to try to get a fighting game community here in Daytona Beach. I mean, and kind of sort of, if we can, connect it with like the Orlando community with like CEO and everything like that. So if you guys want to be a part of that and part of getting in there and showing that we got some more talent, join us, and thank you. Exactly.
Let's get it on.
Now, Mr. Tony P.
All right. My first shout out, you know, given that we have been paying attention to the baseball game, goes out to the San Francisco Giants, you know, third World Series in the last 5 years. I'm starting to think that they're like building their own dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm saying like now you can like consider it a dynasty that they're starting to build. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to San Francisco. Shout out to Kansas City also, because they haven't been to the World Series since 1985.
Yeah.
Think about that. You were born in 1985. I was a year old then. Okay.
I was not even a twinkling.
Thought of yet.
I was not a twinkling in my parents' eye. I was not even existing at that moment.
So
greatness had yet to descend upon this planet.
You know, but this was, you know, I didn't really watch too many of the games, but from the scores, like, it was like hella competitive. Like, I mean, there were like so many blowout games. I mean, the last game before the night was like 10-0. Like, think about that.
Kansas City dominated.
Kansas City put foot off in ass. They're like, we're throwing everything at y'all. We trying to push this to a game 7.
But in the end,
San Francisco went ahead and pulled it out. Pulled it out 3-2. But you know, shout out to San Francisco.
They usually do pull things out their butts in San Francisco.
I was like, no. I saw that spark on your face. I sat here. He's like pulling out the button. I saw you like, bing, that light bulb just popped over your head. And I was like, no, he's not gonna do it.
It's a lot of homosexuals in San Francisco. Nothing wrong with being homosexual.
No. I just didn't think you were gonna. Well,
trust me. The minute you say that, I knew you was wrong.
As soon as I saw the look on his face, I was like, oh god damn it. Here it goes.
Yeah, you set him up for that one. You did. But, you know, shout out to San Francisco and Kansas City for a great World Series. You know, I haven't, you know, I wish I could have been able to actually watch every game, because I felt like, as far as World Series go, I really haven't been that intrigued in watching World Series lately. But I felt like this was like one of the ones that a lot of people really got a hold of, because of the fact that Kansas City went on this miraculous run from the wild card, won 8 straight games to get to the World Series, you know, and then the Giants just go ahead, take care of business, and get back to the World Series. So, you know, shout out to both of those teams for a great World Series, and shout out to San Francisco for winning. And last but not least, shout out to everybody that came out the tournament this past Sunday. You know, we had a good turnout. The competition was actually pretty live. You know what I mean? Like
scary
live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could have went either way in all the games. Not just, you know, it wasn't like lopsided to where you knew somebody was going to come in out of the gate and win a certain game. Like, shit could have went either way. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to have a not a dress code, but a smell code at the door. Cause I smelled some nerds.
Yeah,
I smelled some nerds in a place,
We all did.
and we will call you out next time. So make sure you bathe.
use some DO for the BO.
Yeah,
all right.
It's a small room. We all gotta be in there.
Yeah, and the more of you that are in that room, the more you will understand what smell is like. Because we'd be crowded and packed in that bitch. So that's where we're heading. We're heading to getting crowded and packed in a small place so we can get a bigger place and then pack that.
And not only that, I know y'all detected a little bit of hostility from two of our contestants while that whole tournament was going on. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I felt the tension, but I was just like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. We'll let them handle it however they decide to handle it.
Y'all grown ass men, handle the shit.
Exactly.
And I have brackets for next month. We have the brackets made. I got them the day after I went and got them. Of course, no use to us that day. But we're gonna try out the new programs, the apps. I got the challenge and all that stuff like that. So we're gonna see how that suits us. Some of them only work if I have a certain amount of teams and stuff like that. But we're working on getting better, and every month we will. So I think that's gonna do it for me, Red K, Tony P, Lone Wolf. Woo! Till next time, be safe out there, be good. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend to subscribe. Next month is gonna be the new Smash on Wii U. Haven't decided what our other 3 games will be or 4, but we will definitely get that commercial going out to you very, very soon. Be good. If you can't be good, man, don't get caught. It's Wollie Mopped Gaming. We out.
All right, folks. This is your boy Tony P. Let's just get straight into it. Basketball season is officially in the building, folks. My Spurs went ahead and got their rings last night.
Which is a topic that I'm pretty sure our audience cares.
Well, I care, damn it. That's all that matters. So anyway, the Spurs got their rings last night, took care of business against Dallas at home. But that's not the main topic I want to discuss right now. Did anybody see the Houston-Los Angeles Lakers game last night? Aside from me. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
No. What happened?
Well, let's see. Of course, everybody out there who follows basketball or just knows anything in general knows that Dwight Howard, who used to play for the Los Angeles Lakers over a year ago. Well, he tried to play for the Lakers, but, he had a bad back the whole time, so he wasn't as effective as he could have been. But then again, it's not like it mattered because Kobe was out after 6 games. So, let's be honest. It's not like they had too much time playing together. So,
is Kobe like a good player?
It's the Black Mamba. What do you expect?
I don't know, sir. I'm just a geeky video game player. I don't know these things.
What are these words? What is basketball? Can we start over? Basketball. What is that?
Doesn't 2K make those?
Oh. It's that game that all the black people come in and buy.
All right. Anyway.
No, not San Andreas.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Not Grand Theft Auto 5 either. Just so you know.
Getting myself confused.
But, needless to say, Howard and Kobe Bryant were playing last night on the basketball court because it's basketball. So Howard goes up for a rebound in the 4th quarter. Kobe's trying to deflect the ball from him. Now, as a big man, you're always taught once you get the rebound, you're supposed to have them elbows pointed out so that nobody can steal the ball from you. And
this is something that I know nothing about, being a big man, so I'm going to let you go ahead and take it, Tony.
And if someone just so happens to go ahead and get in your space, there's a reason why you have 2 elbows. You point them joints out, and if someone gets hit with them, it's their fault.
Oh, like NBA Jam.
Basically. I thought you didn't know basketball, sir.
I know NBA Jam.
But yes, needless to say, Kobe got hit by an elbow from Dwight Howard. No. But this is the thing about it, though. Kobe got hit by Dwight Howard with the elbow, and he had the nerve to get mad. Like, nigga, if you ain't want to get hit with the elbow, what the hell you doing in front of him? Why the hell are you in his personal space? That's basically what the elbows are for, to ensure you have your personal space. Kobe invaded Dwight Howard's personal space and got mad. They got mad that he got hit with an elbow.
I've always said that basketball needs shoulder pads. So, think about how much more fun basketball would be with shoulder pads. Maybe not with a helmet, but with shoulder pads.
I think it would be hard as hell to play basketball with a helmet on anyway. Just saying.
I don't think so. I think you do basketball with a helmet and shoulder pads. I mean, it would make your skill level have to be that much higher. You know what I mean? You got to watch your 10 and your 60 all the time. You know what I mean? And you got to keep that chin strap on tight. You know what I mean? Just think about driving through the lane with the helmet and shoulder pads on. I mean, I don't really get how fouls are called anyway. So I mean.
But this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing about that whole situation last night. So after that happened, they both, Howard got a flagrant foul. They jabbering back and forth. They both get a double technical. So the whole time after this altercation, they both go back to their benches after someone called timeout, and you see Kobe yelling over to the other side, calling Howard soft. He just kept saying, "You're soft."
You got bowed in the head. How you gonna call somebody else soft? I get bowed in the head. I'll be like, "You good?"
No, actually, I got something better. For those of y'all who might not remember this, back in 2000, when Kobe,
back when you were born,
back when half you people were born,
back in 2000 when you were, creeping out of your mother's vagina. Yeah. Continue, Tony.
All right. All right. There was a New York Knicks point guard by the name of Chris Childs. The New York Knicks were playing in L.A. Chris Childs got irritated with Kobe. And I don't know if Kobe was, jaw-jacking with him or whatnot, or if words were just going back and forth. But Chris Childs hit that nigga with a two-piece back in the day. Now, mind you Kobe 6'8". This nigga was about a good 6'1". I mean, straight two-piece.
Got them fast hands. He's tiny.
Got the fast hands.
He's tiny.
Straight two-piece Kobe. So you let a little nigga run up on you with two-piece but you want to call a 7-foot nigga soft because you got hit with an elbow because you invaded that nigga personal space. Go on, Kobe.
In Kobe's defense, if you small and you hit him, you can get away quicker. Can't even see it. I fought a lot of tall people. And they didn't even know it was me. I sent niggas postcards that it was me,
I'm sorry.
You seen Little Mac fight. You played Mike Tyson Punch Out. These things happen. I hit the select button on the motherfucker all the time. If you don't know what the select button is, I'm gonna need you to go to Wikipedia.
Go look
the
back.
First special.
Look back.
Just saying. But
how did your big ass hands play Nintendo? That's a good question. Was the Nintendo controller like a candy bar to your ass back in the day?
I'm hitting all the buttons. I'm doing real good.
Stay putting in codes. Didn't even know how. Tony's a giant. I'm gonna stop messing with him.
Shoot, but nah. It was just funny though that Kobe just had the tendency to go ahead and call somebody soft.
How old is Kobe?
He's actually, aside from the fact that he's old, which he is, I believe he's 36. This is his 19th NBA season.
He came from college, right?
No, he came straight out of high school.
Yeah,
straight out of
when they allowed you to do that.
Yeah, when you were allowed to do such things like that in the NBA. Now,
who's the basketball player that slept with Sarah Palin?
Is that
Weber? I think that's Weber.
That was a
basketball player that slept with
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin.
Chris Weber, when Sarah Palin was going, when Sarah Palin was trying to run for vice president with McCain, Weber was like, "Yeah, I hit that." You guys didn't know about this?
No.
Look it up. Chris Weber smashed the almost vice president.
Apparently, was Glenn Rice not?
Yes.
Not
one of the very tall, dark-skinned men.
Put a thing on Sarah Palin.
That just so happens to be a former basketball player.
They were nailing Palin. But are you sure? I'm pretty. It's like I remember Chris Webber saying he smashed or almost smashed or something like that.
It says Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice in '87.
It don't say anything about Chris Webber? Oh, well. It was Glenn Rice. Helping him. Thanks, Sarah, for helping him with that jumper.
3 and 1.
And he drives to the hole. Nailing Palin.
Nailing Palin.
Palin nailing.
Sounds like a good movie I'd watch. Porn movie, of course, because it's Nailing Palin.
Hold on. While we're on the subject, I saw something today that tripped me the hell out. There's a college player.
Stay off my phone, Tony.
There's a college player, I kid you not, that is dating a porn star.
Go him. Yeah. Why not? Why not him? Yeah, it's good stuff.
No, but this is the weird thing, though.
I don't see anything weird about this at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey,
not,
do
not,
you,
not,
man?
not bad weird.
Yeah.
Just factually weird.
Hey, do your thing, man.
I think the kid, I believe, I know his first name's Brent. I don't know what his whole name is, but I know he's a Notre Dame football player. Either a football player or basketball player.
She's on the team, too?
And yeah, his team. The kid's 19.
Whole bunch of other dudes' teams, too.
The actress is 42.
Damn.
Yeah. Think about it. I believe her name is Lisa Ray, if I'm correct.
Once again, clap it up.
But the funny thing is, the coach felt the need, I guess, to address.
Pat him on the back? What the fuck?
I guess the coach felt the need to address his relationship.
Getting laidness.
Pretty much.
Coach is a hater.
What is it? Coach needs to get some.